Welcome students, welcome to the class. And the course you are studying is Animal Diversity 2 Biology of Chordates. And the instructor is Dr. Sneha, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, St. Joseph's College for Women, Vishakhapatnam. The topic you are studying is Cyclostomata. Contents are Introduction to Cyclostomata, General Characters of Cyclostomata, comparison between petromyzon and myxin. Learning outcomes includes you can identify key anatomical features such as jawless mouth surrounded by circular rows of teeth, cartilaginous skeletons, and notochord persisting throughout life. You can understand their ecological roles and adaptations as primitive jawless vertebrates. You can differentiate between petromyzon and myxin in terms of their body structures. You can discuss the evolutionary significance of Cyclostomata class as primitive vertebrates with characteristics that bridge the gap between invertebrates and the jawed vertebrates. First, the general characters of Cyclostomata. Cyclostomes are early vertebrates with no jaws. Mostly among the cyclostomes, hagfishes or lampreys are majorly present. The body is eel-like in length with a compressed tail and trunk. Median fins with cartilaginous fin rays are present but no paired appendages. Tail is difficircle type. Skin is soft, smooth, containing unicellular mucus glands but without scales. Trunk and tail muscles are segmented into V-shaped structures known as myotomes. Endoskeleton is fibrous and cartilaginous in nature. Notochord persists throughout the lifetime. Imperfect neural arches, which are known as archalia, over notochord represent rudimentary vertebrae. Jaws are completely absent, so that's why cyclostomes belong to the division Agnatha. Mouth is ventral, suctorial and circular in shape. Due to presence of this circular mouth, this class is itself named as Cyclostomata. If you're going to see the meaning of Cyclostomata, this is a Greek language derived word where cyclos means circular and stoma means mouth. Nostril is single and median in location. Digestive system without stomach and intestine with a fold known as typhlosole. Gills are 5 to 16 pairs in lateral sac-like pouches of pharynx, and gill slits are 1 to 16 pairs in number. Heart is two-chambered with one auricle and one ventricle with a conus arteriosus anteriorly present. Hepatic portal system is also present. Blood with leukocytes and nucleated circular erythrocytes are present. Body temperature is variable, means they are cold-blooded animals category. There are two metanephric kidneys are present with ducts to urogenital papilla. Dorsal nerve cord with differentiated brain is developed for the first time and 8 to 10 pairs of cranial nerves are present. Auditory organs with one or two semicircular canals. Sexes are separate or united. Gonads is single, large, without gonoducts. Fertilization is external and development is indirect because the larval stage is present, which is a very prolonged stage in cyclostomes. These are the various general characteristics of class Cyclostomata. Now we will compare the very well known two cyclostomes, that is what petromyzon and myxin. So first, as a first point, you can see the common names. Petromyzon is commonly known as lamprey. On the other hand, myxin is commonly known as hagfish. Petromyzon or lampreys, they are mostly marine as well as they can be seen in fresh waters. On the other hand, myxin or hagfishes are exclusively marine in nature. Coming to petromyzon, lampreys, which are act as external parasites or ectoparasites, or some might be even belongs to the non-parasitic species, or they are free living. On the other hand, myxin, which behaves as internal parasites. So first we will see how petromyzon is going to feed with the help of the presence of suctorial circular type of mouth. It can attach itself to the big fishes underneath their bellies, and with the help of that, after sticking it to that fish's body, it can start sucking the blood with the help of that a unique type of mouth structure that what can be seen in lampreys. On the other hand, the feeding habit of myxin or hagfish, if you're going to discuss, as we said that they're going to behave as internal parasite. That means actually see the myxins are going to act as scavengers in the oceans or seas, because if you're going to see their feeding mechanism, the hagfishes, they're going to first search for dead fishes. Once the dead fish they're going to be seen, what they're going to do is with the help of that suctorial circular mouth, they're going to start burrowing the fish's body, and they will enter into inside their body, and they're going to start consumption of the flesh of the dead fish. So that's why the myxin or hagfishes, they're going to consider themselves as internal parasites, but that doesn't mean they're going to live inside their fish body, but they're going to search for dead fish's body. Now coming to their about the character of spawning. So here the petromyzon or lampreys, they're going to exhibit a unique type of characteristic, that is what migration. So for the purpose of spawning, the adult or matured lampreys, they're going to start migrate, because they are basically marine ones. So for the purpose of laying the eggs, they're going to start migrating reverse to the water current. That means from marine waters to till the upstream, that is what, to the freshwater streams, for the purpose of only spawning. So this type of migration we're going to call it as anadromous migration. That's what performed by the adult lampreys. So once they're going to lay the eggs, then they're going to die there, and in return the fully developed young ones, juvenile ones, they will come back from fresh waters to the oceans or seas, and this cycle will continue in their life cycle. On the other hand, the myxin or hagfishes, they are not going to exhibit this type of migration. They're going to simply spawn on the ocean floor, the adult ones, the matured ones. Coming to their body structure, the lampreys are little bit stouter than comparing with the hagfishes, which are feeble in shape and structure. Coming to their size, the lampreys can grow up to or more than 1 meter also. On the other hand, the hagfishes, they remain under 1 meter size only. And the lampreys, in lampreys, the fins are very well formed, and the dorsal fin is notched. On the other hand, in hagfishes, the fins are very poorly developed, and dorsal fin is single in number. Here in petromyzon, the skin is less slimy, but on the other hand, if you're going to see the hagfishes, they are extremely slimy because of their presence of excessive secretion of the slime. The hagfishes are also commonly known as slimy eels. So this is one sort of defensive mechanism what they have developed to protect themselves from the predators. I will correlate this characteristic with the next character what we are discussing. We will see here, see in the hagfishes, their eyes are not that much developed. They are basically rudimentary in nature, because though the paired eyes are present, but the both eyes are completely covered with very thick skin. So that's why they have developed this type of protective mechanism in course of evolution. They transfer themselves into a extremely slimy that means to secrete that much slime, so they can get protect themselves from the predators. On the other hand, if you're going to see the petromyzon, they have a very well developed paired eyes are there, which are very large and functional in nature, because they have to perform the anadromous type of migration. Coming to their position or location of mouth, in lampreys, the mouth is located on the ventral side of their body. On the other hand, in hagfishes, the mouth is terminal in position. So coming to their tongue structure, in lampreys, the tongue is very well less developed, with the larger teeth are present. On the other hand, in hagfishes, the tongue is much more developed with smaller teeth. Now coming to the salivary glands, in lampreys, salivary glands are present and they secrete an anticoagulant. So you can correlate this secretion of anticoagulant to the feeding mechanism, because if you're going to remember in the previous slide, we have discussed that the petromyzon or lampreys, they're going to suck the blood. So it is a very common phenomena. All the blood sucking animals, they have to secrete the anticoagulant, and that's what even the lampreys are also exhibiting the same character. On the other hand, mixin, where the salivary glands are completely absent. So now coming to the number of external gill slits, in lampreys we can see there are 7 pairs in number. On the other hand, the hagfishes are going to have only a single pair of the gill slits are present. Coming to the intestinal foldings, in lampreys, they're going to have typhlosole, that is what the spiral foldings which are present inside the intestine. On the other hand, in hagfishes, the intestine is going to have longitudinal type of foldings instead of spiral foldings, what we can see in lampreys. In lampreys, kidneys are of metanephric type, but in hagfishes, the kidneys are basically pronephric type. In petromyzon or lamprey, the brain is very well developed. On the other hand, in hagfishes, the brain is very poorly developed. In lamprey, they're going to have the cranial nerves number we're talking about here. They're going to have 10 pairs of cranial nerves. On the other hand, in mixin, they're going to have only 8 pairs of cranial nerves. In lampreys, they're going to have 2 semicircular canals, but hagfish is going to have only single semicircular canal. Here in lampreys, sexes are separate, and here in mixin, the sexes are united. Coming to their reproduction and development, here in petromyzon, they have very small eggs. On the other hand, in mixin, they used to have very large, and their eggs are covered by the horny shell. And in petromyzon, their development is indirect because of presence of Hemocetus larva. On the other hand, here the mixin, the development is direct. Coming to the summary, cyclostomes comprises lampreys and hagfishes. Petromyzon is streamlined with well-defined eyes, and as well as their parasitic, what we already discussed about all these characteristics. And these both species, petromyzon and mixin, they're going to bridge the evolutionary gaps between invertebrates and the jawed vertebrates, showcasing the adaptations to diverse aquatic environments and distinct feeding strategies. These are the various references cited for this topic. Thank you, students, for listening the class.